Welcome to Monday. This is your energy update for the week of October 25th, 2021. Holy man, it is almost 2022. Wow, wow, wow. So I pulled some cards today to let us know what we need to know this week, why we need to know it, and what our action card is. What are we being guided to do around the first two cards? So I'm just going to jump right into it. Excuse me. Jump right into it. Because I've already filmed this and I have a deadline. This is going out in an email very soon. So first card, what do we need to know this month is rescue. What does rescue card upside down mean? Well, it's going to mean either are you trying to rescue someone or are you trying to be rescued? And now with the second card, it definitely means this week intuitively to me and with this card, are you trying to be rescued? When we are trying to be rescued, when we are looking for someone to validate us or fix us or help us or heal us or whatever, we're really denying our own power, right? And the really harsh truth of this is nobody's going to save you. And just like on the other side of that, you're not going to save anybody else. You can't save anybody. Me as a coach, me as a medium, as an intuitive, I can't save anybody. I can guide them. I can support them. I can hold space for them. I can try to help them see, their limitations. I can reflect things back to them. But I can't save anybody. You have to want to be saved. So sometimes taking the first step is making a call, asking for help, whether it's from the universe, from guides, from a support person, from a best friend, is asking for help, right? But you're not going to save anybody else and nobody is going to come and save you. So if you've been finding yourself kind of feeling sorry for yourself, that's okay. It's okay to pause and be in that place. There's nothing wrong with that. We've all been there. We'll all be there multiple times in our lives, countless times in our lives. But this week we're really being reminded nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to rescue you. You need to take the leap. You need to take not even the leap. You need to take the first step, which may just be making a decision that I want to take my power back. I don't want to have to rely on somebody else validating me or saving me or giving me advice or whatever it is, right? Why we need to know this, why we need to know that nobody's going to come and save you, is because we got the follow the leader card. And this card is all about, it's time to step into your leadership. It's time to step into your leadership. And I want you to think this week about what is leadership to you. And when we think leadership, when I think leadership, my mind immediately goes to, best-selling authors, people with massive YouTube, followings, people who are quote unquote successful, right? But I like to redefine successful as do you love yourself? Do you care for yourself? Where's your worthiness meter, right? That is success to me. And undoing and unlearning all this conditioning that success means, $10,000 months and then $100,000 months. That is not to me what success is. Success is when I'm on a call with a client and I'm in my passion and feeling my purpose, and that person is connecting with me energetically, and they're hearing themselves and they're having shifts, and they're changing their own lives, and I get to be the witness. That's success for me. And if that leads to lots of money and a best-selling book and all that kind of stuff, that's cool too. That is sprinkles. That is the cherry on top, but that is not the goal for me. So where's the leadership for you? If you are if nobody's going to save you, if you're going to take the steps this week, if you're going to really realize that you are the creator, where do you need to lead in your own life? Does this mean setting a boundary? Does this mean making a call? Does this mean having a heart-to-heart with somebody? Where can you step up and be a leader in your own life at a very small level, at the macro level, right? Or at the micro level? So we can get to that macro level, so we can zoom out, so we can become people who just shine because they shine. And then we inspire people. And that's that's the cherry on top stuff. That's not the important stuff. The important stuff is that you are coming back into the moment, being in every moment mindful in how you are leading your own life, right? It's all about the me, the we, and the all. I am at the center of my universe, right? So I got to take care of myself first. Then I take care of the people around me when I'm feeling good, when I'm energetic, when I'm shiny, when I'm bright, when I'm taken care of. I can take care of the people around me, my kids, my friends, my family at a higher level. And then it just rolls, right? It just snowballs out into the world. I don't need to worry about how I'm affecting the people around me, right? Out in the world. They'll come to me, right? If I'm taking care of myself, I've become a magnet, right? So follow the leadership, redefining, or really even getting curious about what you define success or leadership about is really important this week. Where are you stepping up and leading in your own life? Boundaries keeps coming up intuitively. I keep hearing boundaries. I'm on a big boundary journey. And so of course, this is reflected in the people that are around me, right? We live in this mirrored universe. How we need to implement this into our lives this week. The suggestion, the guidance, is the Ghostlands card. And the Ghostlands card is about the falseness of the future vision, right? And the falseness of the past, the story of the past. You are not your story of your past. There is wisdom in your wounds. Yes, everything that you've been through has taken you to a deeper level of understanding of yourself, therefore creates wisdom, right? And with that wisdom, we can go back to that leadership, right? What have I learned from my past so I can lead my life or lead my people or whatever it is, my family, in a healthier way, instead of being that victim, being that person that needs the validation, right? The past is so full of information and wisdom, but we cannot live there. Those are stories, those are things that happened. Can you get yourself to the place where you can find the wisdom and then move forward with that wisdom to make better choices or whatever it is, without getting too far ahead of yourself, without saying, I'm going to write a book and I'm going to be on Super Soul Sunday and I'm going to do all those things that I used to do, right? Living in the future, and then being so disappointed when things were happening too slow, right? So Ghostlands is about bringing yourself back again into the present moment. What is happening right now? What is happening right now? Not in my life, but in my body. Are you feeling sad? Do you need to pee? Do you need, what is it that you need right now? Do you need to set a boundary? Is somebody not showing up in the way that you need them to show up, or you would like to see them show up? And you need to say, hey, I really would like to, create this thing with you, or have a discussion about this, or whatever it is, right? And then they have the opportunity to respond. I saw something the other day that was really profound for me, and it's coming through right now, is when somebody sets a boundary with you, it's because they want to be around you, right? They want to be around you. When you set a boundary with somebody, it's because you want to be around them, and maybe whatever their behavior is making you feel like, I don't want to be around that person if they're going to do this thing or be this way, right? And if you set a boundary with them, maybe we can all shift our perspective. It was a major aha for me that if somebody sets a boundary with me, it's because they want to be around me, right? And if they feel like they can't be around me because they don't have that boundary, they're not going to be in my life. And I always respect, I think I always respect people's boundaries. If anybody set a boundary with me, I would be happy to oblige, as long as it's not, within within reason, right? But 9.5 times out of 10, I'd be happy to respect that boundary, right? And it goes the other way. So boundaries with yourself, not getting too far into the future, not getting too wrapped up in, what success or leadership looks like in the outside world. Where can you start in that tiny little actions that you can take every day? So I hope that this resonates with you. I hope that there was something in this reading that that you can take throughout your week. Go listen to it later in the week if it resonated to you, and see if you can find a deeper meaning. You can use it as a journal prompt. Share it with a friend who you think needs to hear it. I always appreciate that. And if you want a deeper conversation, of course, it's Monday, and on Mondays I get on a live call in my membership, and tonight is Q&A night. So for my members who are watching this, bring your Q's tonight, and we're going to channel some A's, and we're going to have a fun time. Of course, the doors are always open for these conversations. There's always a seat at our table. We love having new members, and I love our existing members, of course. And so that happens at 7:30 tonight. If you're interested, I'll leave a link somewhere with this video. And I hope you have an incredible week.